Hello everyone, we're back with the Falcons franchise, and today we'll be taking on the Washington Commanders. Unfortunately for us last time out, we lost to the Bears in overtime, 30-27. The good news coming out of that one, it's that some of our young players were able to play well. Tyler Algier, he bounced back in a big way after having an early fumble, running for 125 yards, averaging 6 yards per carry. He was able to get into the end zone. There was Jake Funk, who was our leading receiver with 60 yards. Najee Johnson, 2 sacks, a pick 6, and he ended up winning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. The bad news is we lost the game, and we got to play a red-hot Commanders team, and Carson Wentz, who's coming off a winning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. At the end of last episode, we signed Bo Melton to the practice squad, but I don't want to risk losing him to another team, so we're just going to sign him to the active roster, and that does mean that we have to release somebody to open up that roster spot, and it is going to be Damiere Byrd. He didn't do anything wrong, but he's just aged out, I guess, so he's gone. Kalen Barnes, he's another rookie I want to add to this team. He has 98 speed. I mean, he's sitting on the Panthers practice squad, so why not pick him up and take a flyer on him, or release Troy Pride Jr. to open up that roster spot. To fill the open practice squad spot, we'll sign Lynn Bowden Jr., who is in his third year out of Kentucky. He can do a lot of different things on the field, play some receiver, some running back, and even a bit of quarterback if you really needed him to. Let's talk about the Commanders. They are currently 6-5 with the number 1 pass offense in the NFL, and we're getting asked where does stopping them start, and it starts up front. If we're able to pressure Carson Wentz, and I think he's going to make some mistakes. I mean, that's what he's done throughout his entire career. Now, this season for the Commanders, he's been really good and has not made those mistakes, so we'll see what happens today. He is going to be without his first-round pick this past season, Jahan Dotson. He's out with a dislocated shoulder, so that sucks for them, but they do still have Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, there's Antonio Gibson on the ground, J.D. McKissick, Brian Robinson Jr. It's a pretty decent offense, but I think if we get pressure on Wentz, then we can keep ourselves in this game. The Washington defense, now, they're really good. Number 7 in points per game allowed, 12th against the pass, 6th against the run. They don't have a weakness, and that's what we'll answer here in the press conference, and that'll give us the goal to just beat the Commanders. We're mostly focused on just what our rookies can do and how they can develop going into next season, so hopefully at least they play well. An upgrade here for David Long Jr. will go field general to make him a scheme fit, and he's going to get 2 tackle, some zone coverage, some block shedding. But let's go ahead and get into this game against the Washington Commanders. It'll be Wentz under center, handing it off to Gibson on the first play, and he's got a gain of 2. Gibson last week, not very impressive. 17 carries, 63 yards, no touchdowns. Second down for Wentz. He's lobbing right side and hitting. That is Kelvin Harmon making the catch, a gain of 8. Third down. Wentz back over the middle. It's Bates. He'll break a tackle and is up to midfield. Now they go empty on 1st and 10. A quick pass over the middle. That's Logan Thomas with the first down up to the 37. 2nd and 9. Wentz looking to set up a screen, and that's going nowhere. Deion Jones dropping it for a loss of 3. Third down. Wentz lobbing left side, a jump ball pulled down by Terry McLaurin, and they'll give him the first down. Now up at the 27. Wentz stepping up. He'll take off. He's got the first down inside the 10 and is smashed down. Up at the 9, an 18-yard run for Carson Wentz. Now he throws right side, hitting Curtis Samuel on a slant route, and he'll get into the end zone and give the Commanders the lead. A very impressive drive for the Commanders to start the day as Algier is dropped for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Ritter looking for Algier. He'll hit him on a screen. He turns upfield and has a gain of 8. Third down. The Commanders rush 5. Ritter with time. He'll deliver a strike over the middle to Cephas. He's got the first down into Commanders territory. Up to their 42. Now it's an RPO. That is Kyle Pitts on the right side. He's got a gain of 9. 3rd and 1, Algier straight ahead. He's denied. And that's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it on the opening drive. Running Algier ahead. He'll get the job done this time with a gain of 2. Now Patterson on a sweep. He'll cut upfield and pick up a gain of 11 and a first down. He'll stay in the game on 1st and 10, and Ritter's going down. A free rusher off the edge. That is Chase Young. 2nd and 18. Ritter under some pressure. He'll check it down to Algier. He'll run over a defender and pick up a gain of 10. 3rd and 8. Ritter surveying the field. He'll check it down to London, turning upfield. And he's a yard short of the first, bringing up 4th down. They're going to go for it again. Ritter, with a clean pocket, delivers another strike to Cephas over the middle. He's up to the 3, making it goal to go. A toss left side. Algier with some blocks is into the end zone, and we're going to be all tied up at 7 here in the first quarter. Speaking of the first quarter, it's about to be over as Wentz goes underneath, hitting Curtis Samuel, breaking a tackle, and he'll get a first down with a gain of 11. So 1st and 10 to start the second quarter. There is Samuel again, another catch, and he's fighting still. He'll pick up a gain of 10. Now 2nd and 9 up at the 46. There is Harmon making another catch and picking up a couple of yards. 3rd down. Wentz stepping up. He'll take off. He's got the first down and loses the ball. Deion Jones forcing it out. It's picked up by A.J. Terrell. He can't get away from Deion Jones and is dropped at the 43, but a mistake by Carson Wentz, and the Atlanta offense can't take over. Here's Algier. He's going nowhere on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Ritter under pressure. It's Edwards at the sticks. He's got a first down and is up to the Commanders' 44. Donald Ritter a fake. Is going to go right side for Pitts. It's offline. 2nd and 10. Patterson on the draw. Gets some nice blocking and is pushed ahead, a gain of 9. 3rd down. They'll run Algier straight ahead for the first down and a gain of 5. Now a fake to Algier. No, they give it right to him. And he'll pick up another 10 yards, 9 at least. Flip pass to London. There's the first down. And he puts him into the red zone, actually. 2nd and 7. All day for Ritter. And there's London making another catch up at the 8. Making it goal to go. Now Algier on 1st and goal is taking this ahead up to the 1. 2nd and goal. Algier trying to get into the end zone, but he can't. He's denied. And it looks like they're going to try him again on 3rd and goal, and it's going backwards. Back to the 4. Bringing up 4th and goal. And they will just kick a field goal to take the lead and make it 10-7 as we are already getting late in the second quarter. Under 3 minutes to go in it. Here's Gibson juking out A.J. Terrell, getting a first down and a gain of 20. 2:20 to go in this first half. Wentz right side. That is caught by Samuel for the first down. He's into Atlanta territory. Empty on 1st and 10. There's Terry McLaurin beating Oliver for a first down up to the 26. Wentz still perfect on the day. He's going to lob to the end zone. It is incomplete. Finally an incompletion from him. 2nd and 10. Wentz stepping up. He's going right back to Samuel for the first down. And he's up to the 8, making it goal to go. Just a minute to go in this first half. Wentz right side. A nice catch by Thomas. He's up to the 2. 2nd and goal. Wentz left side, right back to Thomas. He's got the touchdown, and the Commanders, they have the lead. Atlanta trailing 14-10 with under a minute to go in this first half. Ritter taking a shot for Jake Funk down the field. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll try a draw to Funk, not much room. And the Commanders are going to use a timeout. 3rd and 8. Ritter is going to go right side, hitting Ross. He's got the first down. And it's up to the 38. The Falcons, they use a timeout now. Only a 3-man rush. Ritter is going to go right side. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fuller. He's dropped at midfield. A mistake by Atlanta. I think Ritter thought that Fuller was going to keep going with Ross, or he just didn't see him. Either way, it's a mistake, and the Commanders have a chance to increase this lead. Here's Wentz rolling right. He has a man wide open down the field, and he just didn't see him. And they got to use their last timeout for no gain on the play. And now they're going to run it. Can Gibson get out of bounds? No. And that's how we end the first half. Pretty weird ending, but the Commanders are out in front, 14-10. The Panthers, who we split with this year, are currently up on the Broncos 10-3. We'll see if they can hang on and get back to 500. It'll be Atlanta on offense to begin the second half. And it's going to be Bo Melton on a sweep right side. The rookie receiver has a gain of 5. 2nd down. There's Melton on a screen making the catch and getting a first down with a gain of 6. I don't think we're going to see much more of him because he probably just doesn't know the playbook yet. As Algier has a gain of 6, 3rd down. They'll go empty. And Ritter will go down the field hitting Pitts. He's got the first down and is up to the 26. Now Algier He'll be spun ahead and pick up a gain of 5. Second down. Algier again. He stays on his feet, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be holding on Chris Lindstrom. Wipe that play out, make it 2nd and 14. Now Edwards on a screen, and he'll pick up some of the yardage they just lost. 3rd and 9. Ritter, under heavy pressure, he'll have to throw this one away, and they'll have to settle for a field goal and make it 13 to 14. So the Commanders, they're still out in front, up by just 1 now. Wentz going right side. That's Harmon making a catch, and he's got a gain of 8. Second down, Gibson with the first down, and he's knocked down up at the 31. Wentz to throw, facing a blitz, lobs left side. That's Terry McLaurin. He's got a gain of 11 and a first down. Now Gibson on a sweep. He'll break away for a second and pick up maybe 4. Second down. Wentz right side. There is Harmon again, wide open. He's into Atlanta territory, up to the 34. Wentz, now 17 of 18. A handoff to Gibson on first down. He's going backwards, losing a yard. 2nd and 11. Wentz, too much time for him. He'll roll out right, and now he'll take off and slide down this time. 3rd and 4. A free rusher on the right side, but it's not going to matter. Wentz throws a jump ball to Samuel, and he's up to the 11. First down. Samuel again, this time on a slant, up to the 4. A toss right side to Brian Robinson. He'll turn upfield and pick up a gain of 1. 3rd down. Robinson again right side. He's spun down at the 1 short of the first by Dylan Moses. And they're going to bring on the field goal units and kick a field goal and make it 17 to 13. So both teams settling for field goals on their first possession of the second half as Funk goes backwards. 2nd and 11. Funk picks up the yard he just lost. 3rd and 10. Ritter under quick pressure going down. And it's going to be a quick 3 and out for Atlanta. The Commanders a chance to make this a 2-score lead. Here's Gibson getting spun down in the open field. 2nd and 6. Wentz over the middle, batted away by Anderson. He might have been able to pick that one off. 3rd down. Wentz hits Harmon for the first down in Atlanta territory. Harmon has really done a great job stepping up in place of Dotson as Gibson goes nowhere on 2nd down. 3rd and 10. Wentz left side hits Scary Terry for the first down up at the 26. 2nd and 9. Wentz too much time, hits Gibson inside the 5, and he's into the end zone. And the Commanders are going to go up 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. So Atlanta running out of time. It'll be a screen pass caught by Ross. He'll get upfield and pick up a gain of 8. 3rd and short. They'll run Funk for the first down up to the 34. 2nd and 10. Ritter, he has too much time and finds Edwards for the first down up at the 46. Maybe starting to get some momentum on offense. And Ritter, he'll take a deep shot left side for John Ross in double coverage. Incomplete, but what's the flag? It's going to be pass interference on the former Falcon, Desmond Trufant, making it goal to go at the 1. They'll give it to Gillespie, and he's into the end zone, and he'll make it just a 1-score game. They will go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point lead. Ritter, under pressure, throws a pick, and it will not be returned for a pick 2, so it stays 19 to 24. The Commanders with 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. They'll hit Harmon for another big play into Atlanta territory. Spun down up at the 36. Harmon really killing us today. Wentz to throw on 1st and 10. Gets it off just in time. And they're going to count that as a run. And a loss of 2. Deion Jones making the play. 3rd and 10. Wentz spins left. Throws on the move. Hits Logan Thomas. He'll break a tackle. And he can't get the first down. A nice job stopping him short. And they will kick a field goal on 4th and 1 and make it going up 27 to 19. So Atlanta in another situation where they have a chance to drive down the field and tie it up and send it to overtime, but they need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 3rd and 3, caught by Cephas for the first down up at the 45. 2:14 to go in the 4th quarter. Ritter misses London wide open. 3rd and 10. They go empty. And Ritter goes over the middle for London, missing him again. They have to go for it here on 4th down. Ritter is under pressure. He delivers a strike for the first down. Kyle Pitts coming through in the clutch. Now a draw to Jake Funk, and he'll pick up a nice gain of 8 or 9. 2nd and 1. 1:39 to go. Ritter, he'll go underneath and hit London for the first down. Now down to just 1:11 to go. Ritter finds Cephas. He'll get near the first down, brought down just short of it. 3rd and inches. Ritter, left side, looking for Funk, and don't know what happened there. 4th down. They'll go for it. A fake. Ritter pump fakes and goes down, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. He had a man wide open, and he pump faked. He just didn't pull the trigger for some reason. And now the Commanders have a chance to just run this one out. They'll give it to Gibson left side, and he's brought down just a yard short. 3rd and 1. Wentz to throw against the blitz. He hits Terry McLaurin for the first down, and the Commanders are going to win this one 27-19. Today was another game where our defense just wasn't good enough, especially in the modern style of NFL with all the passing. We just did not do a good enough job against Carson Wentz and their pass attack. Their ground game for him, we did shut that down, but it just wasn't good enough. The offense for us also was not good enough. Ritter, under a 60% completion percentage, missed multiple easy throws. The ground game, not good for us. Under 3 yards per carry for Algier. Funk, barely over 3 yards a carry. Somehow we did keep the game close, but even with that, we still do lose 5 morale for the entire team, so that sucks. Troy Anderson, the only player with an upgrade. After the game, we'll go field general. It makes him a scheme fit, and he gets 2 block shed, 3 play rec, and 1 zone. We're at that point in the season where I want to evaluate the way our rookies have played, at least the ones who have been playing a lot more lately. Ritter, it's been a very mixed bag for him. He has games like today where he's just terrible, but then you see the splash plays where he makes those elite throws, and I just don't know what to think of him yet. Algier, I mean, today he was just not good. He was not good. Just could not get any blocking up front, which that's not his fault, but he also just doesn't have that burst that you want out of your number 1 running back, so hopefully he plays more like he did against the Bears. Drake London, he has games where he has a lot of drops, but he's going to be fine. I think he'll be our number 1 receiver, and I'm confident in him. Ebiketie, speaking of inconsistent, this dude, he has games where he's the best player on our defense, but then he has other games where you don't even know he's on the field, so hopefully he can get more consistent as he develops. Najee Johnson, I don't think he's going to be our starter next year. I think he's a great backup. With that elite speed, he could be a good special teams player, and you might be able to send him on some blitzes, but he's just not good enough in coverage. Troy Anderson, speaking of not good in coverage, I thought he'd be better at that, but he just hasn't been. He at least has been good against the run, and I'm not giving up on any of these rookies. I just wanted to talk about him for a bit. Michael Holloway, we do have an update on him. He has a 2nd or 3rd round talent, at least according to his scouting. And his weakness, stamina, injury not great, run block power, pass block power. But overall, I think he's a really good player for somebody projected to go in the 3rd or 4th round. If he's available with our 3rd round pick, we should probably take him, right? Let me know down below what you think about him. As for Connor Wilkins, he is still stuck at 50% scouted. Let's take a look at some defensive tackles in this upcoming draft class. We'll start with Demetrius Nolan, who is 6'3", 340, 22 years old, out of Washington State. Great to elite strength, B awareness, B play rec, those are both great. But the block shedding, it does have a pretty low floor of a D, so that's not amazing. Darren Saxton, 6'2", 333, 22 years old, out of Florida State. Great to elite strength, just a C awareness, A to C block shed, and A play rec. Not quite as good as Nolan in my opinion, but he's not bad. Dalton Truman, 6'4", 342, 22 years old, out of Iowa. Great to elite strength, A play rec, A to C awareness, A to C block shed. If he hits his ceiling, I think he's the best of the 3 defensive tackles that we've looked at. Kevin Van Buren, 6'3", 319, 22 years old, out of Tulane. Good to great strength. Now, he seems like the kind of player that's honestly just going to have C's across the board, which isn't bad, especially for somebody projected to go undrafted. My favorite, though, of the defensive tackles is Dalton Truman. And if we're able to snag him with a late pick, I think that would be great, especially if he can live up to what his ceiling is supposed to be. Here is a look at the playoff bracket. We're not going to be a part of that, but you can look at it. Carson Wentz, he ended up winning NFC Offensive Player of the Week again. So good for him, back-to-back weeks where he's played really well. we'll see if we could bounce back and play well against the Steelers and maybe win a game. Thanks for watching this one, and I will see you then.